Hey, Callum here from the Empowered Woman, and this is the first week of the program. And what we're going to do is we are going to break the program into three main sections, and we are going to coach you through all three of those phases. During the first phase, it's what we like to call the diagnosis phase, where we are getting a really good understanding of where you are currently at right now on your journey and what couple of things that we need to change during the first few weeks of the program to get you from where you are to get you to a point where we can continue to move forwards, accelerate results, but we want to establish a couple of key changes in this first kind of 2 to 4 week phase. And during this phase, we are only going to introduce a couple of key changes, 1 or 2 changes a week. And if you have dieted in the past or followed things which are extreme, you may think that this isn't going to be enough to elicit fat loss, or you might think that it's not extreme enough. But trust me, take my confidence, and I can assure you that if we make these couple of changes over the next 2 to 3 weeks and we do those consistently, I can assure you that you're going to get incredible results during the first phase, during the diagnosis phase, and then we're going to be able to build on those results for the weeks and months moving forwards. So initially, what we want to do is we want to basically diagnose where you're at right now and what couple of things we need to change. And the way we do that is by firstly just taking a 3-day food diary. And the reason why we do this is just so I can first of all get a good idea of what you're currently eating in terms of what your food is made up of, when you eat, what types of food you're eating. And all I'm going to do after day 3, when you send this back to me, is just give you some feedback, and I'm going to give 1 or 2 simple changes that we can add, which will elicit some really, really positive changes. So all we need to do during the first week of this phase is for you to record everything that is passing your lips in terms of liquid calories and solid foods. So everything that you're eating, olive oil, sugars in your coffees, milk, everything like this. So everything that passes your lips, don't miss anything. We want to be 100% accurate for a 3-day period. You're going to report that back to me. Then I'm going to give you a couple of things to work on to make some changes, which will elicit some really good changes over the coming weeks. So it's nice and simple. In terms of your food tracking, you can do a number of different things. You can download an app. I like to use NutriCheck. It is a UK-based app, so the nutrition information is very accurate to people who live in the UK, which is awesome. So NutriCheck is something that you can record all of your food on. Ideally, you would weigh your food on digital scales. We only have to do this for a 3-day period. You're not going to be doing this every day for the next 3 months or 6 months or a year. Don't worry. And then if you don't want to use NutriCheck, you can do it on your notes on your phone or pen and paper by weighing your food, taking down the amounts, and then just sending me some photos after day 3. So just to summarize, we're going to use 2 different ways of measuring. You can do it handwritten by weighing your food, writing it down, sending me a photo on WhatsApp or via the app, the Coach Catalyst app, or you can do it on NutriCheck. This is going to be a little bit easier because of technologies. You can scan barcodes and stuff. All we're going to do is record that for 3 days, and then at the end of the week, I'm going to give you some feedback on a couple of 2 or 3 things, low-hanging fruit, that we can change to elicit a really good result over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop me a message if you're struggling with anything. Let's be as accurate as we can with that recording, and then we'll get you some changes moving forward to kick off this fat loss phase.